Hi, welcome to Nikki's Modern Mediterranean. I'm Nikki Gleckis, wife, mother, CEO, and entertaining expert. It makes me so happy when people eat well and enjoy each other's company. That's why I've created this place where I could show you exactly how I do it. From my signature dishes to my creative decor. I love Valentine's Day. Early on in a relationship and in our marriage, it was about the couple and love for each other. But as our family grows, we make this about the kids. So today, we're gonna be making fun treats for the whole family to enjoy. We're gonna get started with making our Valentines Park. This recipe has been around for years. I've been seeing this. It was trending all over Christmas time. People were making it as gifts at home, all these little TikTok videos and Instagram reels. So it was really fun while we were making it at Christmas. So I thought, why not make a Valentine's version? We're gonna use white chocolate and all of our fun Valentine's M&Ms and little sprinkles. So to get started, we're gonna do baking sheet lined with parchment paper, and we're gonna line it with some club crackers. You could also use saltines. So we'll put that all down here to fit nice and tight so that our toffee and our white chocolate melt all over these crackers because you wanna cover them completely. So once we line that up, nice and easy. This is also a really fun, easy thing to do with your kids so that they can get involved with baking at home. So to make our toffee, we're gonna use 2 sticks of butter, 1 cup of brown sugar. Put that in there. I'm gonna go melt that on the stove. I'll be right back. So now that our toffee sauce is all ready, we're gonna pour that onto the club crackers. And I'm just gonna do generous amounts all over and spread it out so that we can cover all the crackers. So usually what I do is when I make this with my kids at Christmas, I'll do this part, the hot toffee, and the chocolate, and I'll let them cover it with M&Ms and all their favorite sprinkles. So they feel like they're included and had a part in making their teacher gifts. Now that we've covered all the crackers, we're gonna put this in the oven for 4 minutes at 400 degrees. Now that's in the oven, and while we're waiting for that to cook for 4 minutes, we're gonna get our melting chocolate ready. So for Valentine's Day, I'm gonna use white chocolate and some hot pink chocolate, which is my favorite. And you can use whatever melting chocolate works for you, supermarket, Michael's, wherever you wanna find it. You could do it on a double boiler to melt it, or I'm just gonna use the microwave. So now that we've taken our toffee and crackers out of the oven, we're gonna pour on our melted chocolate. So our white chocolate, pour that on. And I'm gonna spread that out with a spatula. So you can get as creative as you want with this. You can add red chocolate on top, pink, do whatever you guys want to be creative and fun. I always try to ask my kids a little bit to keep them involved. So now that we've covered it in the white chocolate, we've melted some hot pink. I'm just gonna drizzle this on. Again, be as creative as you like, make whatever design. And that way, we're gonna cover this with all of our candies and pop it in the fridge or the freezer. I like to put it in the fridge and put it overnight, and then that way in the morning, you can break it up into nice uneven pieces, kind of make it look like bark, and then package it for teacher gifts or any of your friends, colleagues. So we're gonna use some Valentine's M&Ms. Again, this was fun to do at Christmas because they had the holiday colored M&Ms out. So I like this for Valentine's Day, it looks really pretty. Ooh, these look pretty. You need some red and white for Valentine's Day. We'll add some of these fun, fancy sprinkles with hearts, different shapes. Look at that. festive, easy, great gift. So we're gonna take this and pop it in the fridge overnight, and tomorrow we'll break it up and package it for teacher gifts. I prepared one yesterday and I pulled this out of the fridge so you guys could see. I'm just gonna lift this up off of our baking sheet and break this up. So some people I've seen use a knife and cut them in even squares. I don't really do that. I just kind of like to break it uneven in big chunks in different pieces. So it's kind of makes it look more like bark. And you can just style this if you were gonna have some people over and you wanted to have some treats out, especially when you're having families over, or I like to break these up and package them as teacher gifts. So we're gonna leave these all over here. So it does not need to be even, which again is a fun and great thing to do with kids because you can let them break this up and there's no perfect way to do this. So just leave that there. The toffee smells so good. So I've broken up all of our bark. It's all here nicely displayed. And I just used some cello bags and packaged a few pieces in each one with a little pretty Valentine's ribbon, and I'll have these ready for my kids to give their teachers as a Valentine's gift. So to continue with our fun treats, we're gonna dip some pretzel rods and chocolate covered strawberries with our vanilla, I have milk chocolate melted, and our hot pink. So these are all the vanilla and the hot pink we use for the bark, so we're just going to utilize those to make our pretzel rods that I'm going to package for the kids to give out to their classmates. And then who doesn't love chocolate covered strawberries? So let's get started with, I washed these strawberries very well, and you have to make sure that they completely dry. So lay them out, pat them dry with a paper towel, but make sure that they've dried completely before dipping them in the chocolate. So we're going to dip those. I hold the stem, dip them all the way, let the excess come off, and we're gonna lay them right down on our parchment paper. So again, this is a fun task that you could do this part and then let the kids decorate them with all their fun sprinkles and different colored chocolates. So there's no wrong way to do this. Be as creative as you like. I've dipped some of our strawberries in the vanilla chocolate, and before I do the pretzel rods with the vanilla, I'm gonna dip the chocolate ones because I'm gonna show you a little trick to stick the rest of the melted chocolate in a glass so that you can get most of the pretzel rod dip. So I'm gonna get started with these, and don't worry, let these dry. And when we do our accent color with the drizzle of the hot pink, that's how our different sprinkles and hearts will stick to them. So now I've dipped all of our strawberries, and I'm gonna take this short, thin Pilsner glass, and I'm gonna pour this vanilla chocolate right in here, so that way it's really easy to dip the pretzel rods. And again, you always wanna do these little tricks, especially if you're gonna have your kids help you, to contain the mess as much as you can. So we'll dip that in there. So we have our chocolate, and we're just gonna dip the pretzel rod. Put that right down on our parchment. So I've melted this hot pink chocolate, and just be as fun and creative as you like with this. Don't overthink this. You could just use a spoon to just drizzle right on top. We're gonna do it on top of our pretzels and our strawberries, and then we're gonna sprinkle some fun. I got some fun fancy sprinkles and some with hearts. We're gonna do this right over this too. And that way, we're adding more sugar to this, but it's always fun to have an extra special treat, whatever the occasion may be. So now we have that accent color, and I'm gonna use this red and white sprinkles. Use some hearts. finish dipping our pretzels and our strawberries. We're gonna let these cool, and I'm gonna show you, after I clean this all up, how to make an awesome Valentine's candy board. Candy boards are so popular right now. They are a great way to display treats if you're having guests over, or if you have a child celebrating a birthday at the end of January or beginning of February. Why not use Valentine's Day and the fun colors to have their themed party? We're gonna utilize all the fun treats we've already made. We've already packaged some of our bark for our teachers' gifts and our pretzel rods for our kids' classmates. So now we're gonna utilize the rest of our treats to make our fun board. So I got these strawberry heart-shaped marshmallows. So I'm just gonna put them right down on the board. So this has just been a craze all year. You've seen them all over the holidays. People have been doing charcuterie boards. We've done our fun grazing table, but you can do these really fun candy treats too. And it's just a great way to display. It adds a little bit of a fun decor element to your party and a fun way to display your treats. So we'll put our pretzels, we'll do some chocolate ones on this side. And I have some M&Ms and some fudge-filled M&Ms. I'm gonna put them right in the center, kind of offset, so we can, the possibilities with this are endless, and I really kind of see now, when you're doing these smaller events at your home, I really feel like people are embracing and really loving when you do your attention to detail. So that just always gives me the encouragement to go the extra mile and to make it really pretty when people come over. So we'll put our strawberries, and I'm just gonna fill this in. Some marshmallows here, and I'm gonna leave some room for our awesome, delicious bark. And I'm gonna pile right here in the center. And you could just get any fun treats. If you wanna make some cookies at home, chocolate chip, or even the peanut butter cookies that we did earlier in the season, you can just use some hot pink or red sprinkles and make them a fun Valentine's treat as well. And there we go. We have our fun Valentine's candy board. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. For full recipes, visit nikkigleckis.com, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you next time.